First, the top headlines. BJP Manipur Pradesh former President Meinam Bhorot expired today at his residence in Nagamapal, Kangjabi Lerak. Gunfight ensued between JUF and Kuki militants in Manipur's Kangchub Wafai area. 4 Kuki militants injured. Manipur crisis prolonged due to inefficient political leaders, says MP Dr. Angomchabi Molokoijam. Manipur's Wahengbam Sudhir Maitai and Prem Chandra Yankom baked gold medals at the second edition of Khelo India Beach Games 2026. Sija Hospitals announces free stone detection camp every second Saturday. First camp to begin from 10th January. Association of Healthcare Providers India Manipur chapter to conduct Manipur's first ever community health camp on 18th of this month. Guwahati High Court Bar Association launches hunger strike over proposed shift to North Guwahati. Centre and states ensure effective implementation of O-level codes. A very good evening. You're watching the Primetime ELITETV English News, and I'm your host, Ragina, giving you the news in detail. Bharatiya Janata Party Manipur Pradesh former President Meinam Bhorot expired today, the 8th January, at his residence at Nagamapal, Kangjabi Lerak. Late Meinam Bhorot served as MLA during his lifetime and served the people of Thangmaiban Assembly constituency. BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sharda Devi and other BJP workers offered floral tributes at the moral remains of late veteran politician Meinam Bhorot at his residence. A brief gunfight between two armed groups occurred today, the 8th January, in Kangchub Wafai area under Kangpokpi district, prompting the deployment of additional security forces in nearby areas, officials said. According to officials, suspected cadres of the band Jelangrong United Front as Kamson were allegedly attempting to destroy illicit poppy cultivation at Akaram Waifai when they came under fire from armed Kuki underground militant groups. 4 Kukis have reportedly sustained injuries in the gunfight. Security personnel were rushed to peripheral locations as a precautionary measure. Manipur's inner parliamentary MP Dr. Angomchabi Molokoijam stated that the current Manipur crisis is being prolonged due to the inefficiency of political leaders and never are putting the right questions before the competent authority. He added that such inefficiency poses as advantage to other vested individuals and groups. He highlighted that Manipur requires efficient and dedicated leaders to save the people from the current crisis and turmoil. The statement was made today, the 8th January, in connection with the booth-level meeting of intending Congress candidate Dr. Khangembam Romes, who is preparing to contest the upcoming 13th Manipur Legislative Assembly election 2027. Speaking further during the booth-level meeting, MP Dr. Angomchabi Molokoijam stated that if the common people continue to focus on get-togethers, parties, cleaning of drainage during election period, Manipur will continue to face the current scenario in the years to come. He stressed that the common people are the real functionaries as a democracy and added that they must exercise their voting rights wisely on the day of election for bright and prosperous Manipur. He continued that the Congress candidate for Kumbi Assembly constituency has not been finalized. However, the intending candidate Dr. Khangembam Romes is a well-qualified lecturer in one of the prestigious universities in Delhi, honored with several doctoral degrees from abroad. He expressed hope that Dr. Khangembam Romes would perform his best in delivering service and welfare schemes for the people of Kumbi area.
खंबा पोसे खंगा लेनरगा मियांगा लमजिनबा नंबा लीडर बोयगे मियांगा वखलो नमसु डायरेक्शन पीबा नंबा अदु लीडर मा कोई खंबा मथौ ताय को लीडर ना इलेक्शन दा मदु इंटरव्यूअर ना मदु थबक खनना फमी से मियांगी मियांगा अदु बक लेन चावबा पावर दा मान दिगन ना लागे इलेक्शन दा कांग्रेस की पार्टी की इलेक्शन दा अखोई पार्टी के टिकट जिफोगी लाउथ्रे अदुबो अखोई इनाउसी इज वन ऑफ द की कंटेंडर को
Ayo masih keluarga yang dalam cedera singgung di orang terpilih, atau rumah terlebur kunci bawah ayo yang dalam terkasut terang. Anak hendak amuk tu musibah, anak ko Manipur में शेम वाला कुंभी केंद्र प्रदान सिंह बहुत चीज़ेगा, anak ko Manipur में शेम वाला, anak ko Manipur में की मुंगा मुंगी बा, अपने को ऑनरेबल ताऊ MP aku yang bimola bimola ko jauh itu चीज़ेगा anda. Ano ko Manipur siya madai cukup dikeli burti ya seru ya abang view hai saya malam bahaya.
Manipur's Wahengwam Sudhir Maitai and Prem Chandra Yankom bagged gold medals in Ganda event of pancake salad in the ongoing second Khelo India Beach Games 2026. With the opening of Manipur team's account with 2 gold medals, Manipur currently ranks 3rd in the national event. In female tanding 50 to 55 kg weight category, Manipur's Aroji Janu defeated Goa's Parmes Chauhan and entered the finals. Sejong Hospitals has announced a free stone detection camp to be held every second Saturday, beginning from 10th January between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Sejong Hospital stated that the program aims to facilitate early detection of stones in the gallbladder, common bile duct, kidneys and urinary bladder. Individuals who attend the camp will receive free ultrasound screening followed by expert medical consultation. Registration is limited to 30 patients per camp. Sejong Hospital stated that interested individuals may contact 9007900794 or 9611609611 for registration and further information. Association of Healthcare Providers India Manipur chapter has announced to conduct the state Manipur's first ever community health camp on 18th of this month. The announcement was made today, the 8th January, by AHPI Manipur Chapter President Dr. Paulin Kundongbom during a press meet held at India Medical Association House at Lamfelpat. Speaking further during the press meet, Dr. Paulin Kundongbom stated that the camp aims to strengthen the relations between various communities of the state and healthcare providers. He highlighted that the state community health camp will be carried out across 43 private hospitals and diagnostic centers affiliated in the Association of Healthcare Providers India Manipur chapter, where free OPD consultations will be provided for general surgery, general medicine, OBS and gynae, pediatrics, neonatology, developmental pediatrics, ENT, dermatology, ophthalmology, orthopedics, psychiatry, respiratory medicine, neurosurgery, urology, plastic surgery, nephrology, CTVS, cardiology and neurology. He stressed that discounts ranging from 10 to 20% will be made available for diagnostic tests, radiology and imaging and surgical procedure. OPD registration for the camp will be from 9 a.m. to 12 noon, he added.
Happy Haibasi India 20,000 member hospital lay. Hospital amamamji member ni. Manipur gi oina hospital and diagnostic pulaga 43 members lay. Di manungda diagnostic yaure, hospital yaure. Aduna hariban numit asida member hospital singsida akhoi list bijare akhoi gi chatlaga tongan ba discipline singda doctor ga free da tanaba yagani.
Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Manipur के हानबा न्यूरो पेशेंट्स के मत तंगाइरबा स्पेशलाइज्ड हॉस्पिटल न्यूरो इमरजेंसी ट्रॉमा नेट मल्टी स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल सिंगजाई मथक टोंगथाम लिकाई दा हानुक चरे हॉस्पिटल असना मरुइना बीपी स्ट्रोक ब्रेन ट्यूमर लम्बी की खुदोंगथिबा स्पाइनल डिस्क प्रोलैप्स स्पाइनल ट्यूमर अमदी माइग्रेन चिंगबा लायंगली हॉस्पिटल असदा न्यूरो की लायंग बद चंगबा अफबो मखल की खुसु खुलाई अमदी मशीन मरांग काइद ले मशीना कोक मरी लेनबा तोंगान तोंबा मखल की अनाबसिंग निंगथिना लायंगली lamdam masida neurosurgeon yamna tangariba maramna chingamadi arapa mafumdagi lakpa anabasing neurosurgeon unanaba hotnabada awaba kaya mayoknari masida sunatna matam tintana anaba lainguna maram oraga kudong thiba kya su mayoknari masi punamakdagi kharado orabusu kananaba Dr. Parkinson Singh MCS Neurosurgery AIMS New Delhi na masamaki hospital asida pung kunmari leiduna anaba sing layingli hospital asida ataba mamalda laying batanatana OPD general amadi ICU beds operation medicine x-ray amadi lab ka maili na basnasu ataba mamalda hangalli ngasi maglension biro amadi kudong saba singa silobiho hena kubam road gidamak hospital asigi telephone number 700553416 natraga 8974572154 da pau phabirak yagani.
Hello everyone, welcome to Career Topics. Ngasi mayam gidamakta puduna lakchariba career topic unconventional careers. Unconventional career haibasi aikoina traditional career haibadi doctor natraga engineering gumba mainstream career nataba adubuni khudam oina hairabada law, liberal arts, psychology, agriculture, mass communication, design, physiotherapy, forensic science, architecture asina chingbani. Unconventional careers inge marakta ngasigi topic mass communication. Mass communication haibasi aikoina miyambu karigumba pau natraga information matam amada punna yohanba adubuni khudam oina harabada pau che TV radio film na chingba asini mass communication gi career path asi changbada skills makhal kaya ama changli skills sing asigi manungda maru oiba khara harabada creativity, curiosity and critical thinking, strong verbal and writing communication skills, editing, presentation skills, adaptability and flexibility ashina chingbe. Hairiba career path asi matau karamna tamgani. Kanagumba any stream da 12 loiraba 45% or above phanglaba mahiroi amana bachelor or diploma in mass communication asi pursue tawba yai. Mass communication hairiba career path asi yamna kanaba amadi lemjaningai oiba career path amani. Aikoina mass communication gi tokhai ba section sing khairui madudi print and electronics journalism, advertising, public relation, radio jockey, news anchor, content writer asini. Kanagumba mahiroi singna thawai yaubirabadi aikoigi office ta laktuna tanabiyu natraga makhada tizariba aikoigi contact number asida pau pawbiru.
ayahangna taibang khongda jarakhibasi kumjali singamaga samapal humphudra 1970 mas ke kunipar lamtagina kunmathoi nipanba thangja numit ke ayuk pung mapanda ayah taibang phaurakki lol leijaba phije leijaba lining leijaba maitai phurupse amtadi ningkha tamna lining mikha pondabasu oirasi.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. Manipur police have rescued 4 young people who were being forcibly recruited into a banned militant organization following the arrest of an active cadre member in Imphal West district. Officers detained Famdom Dinesh Singh, 37, known by the aliases Wangba and Tembung, at his residence in Takhil, Khongwal, Maninglekha, Glarimbi, Lirak, and the Patsoi police station jurisdiction on January 6. Singh is an active member of the proscribed Kanglepa Communist Party MFL and was allegedly engaged in recruiting young people into the outfit. The 4 individuals who had been confined in a rented property at Langjing were freed during the operation. Police recovered a mobile handset and an unregistered Bajaj Pulsar motorcycle from the accused. The arrest highlights ongoing concerns about militant groups attempting to expand their ranks by targeting vulnerable youth in the region. Authorities have not disclosed the identities of those rescued, citing security reasons. A joint operation by multiple agencies has destroyed over 50 acres of illegal poppy cultivation in the hill ranges of Kangpopi district, marking a significant blow to narcotics production in the region. Combined teams comprising Manipur Police, Central Reserve Police Force, Forest Department officials and Narcotics Control Bureau personnel carried out the destruction operation on Tuesday across the hill ranges of Moljol, Tusam, Vaiche, Nafai and surrounding areas. The operation resulted in the destruction of 53 acres of poppy fields. Authorities also demolished 7 temporary huts used by cultivators and destroyed substantial quantities of farming materials, including 11 bags of fertilizers, 23 bottles of Roundup herbicide, and 14 bags of salt. Equipment such as spray pumps, pipes, and additional herbicides used in the illegal cultivation were also burnt. The coordinated effort reflects the administration's continued crackdown on narcotics cultivation in Manipur's Hill district, where poppy farming has remained a persistent challenge for law enforcement agencies. After a gap of 3 years, cadets of the Churachandpur Air Wing 1 Manipur Air Squadron NCC have successfully resumed flying training at the Northeastern Region Flying Camp in Dimapur from 5th January to 14th January 2026 under the leadership of Commanding Officer Wing Commander Mudum Sandip Singh. As a part of the flying schedule, cadets were afforded the unique opportunity to fly the microlight aircraft Virus SW-80 as co-pilots, gaining practical exposure to flight operations and cockpit coordination. The restoration of flying marked a significant milestone for the unit. The achievement was made possible through the concerted efforts of instructors and support staff who worked diligently to revive flying training opportunities despite prolonged operational challenges. The conduct of flying was further facilitated by the dedicated support of the Indian Air Force personnel, ensuring the smooth execution of training activities, safety procedures, and logistics. The presence and guidance of Wing Commander Mudum Sandip Singh during the camp served as a strong motivator for the cadets and reinforced the core NCC values of discipline, resilience, and teamwork. The successful conduct of flying has raised cadet morale and strengthened the training standards of the Air Squadron. Chief Kulakpa of Mahakabui Namching village of Kangpopi district has clarified that there is neither two Mahakabui Namching village nor two chiefs of Kulakpas. The clarification issued by Paubi R. Naga, Chief Kulakpa, comes after the publication of news reports of celebration of Foundation Day in various news channel and media houses reported on 5th January 2026. A release issued by the Chief Kulakpa stated that a legal case for declaration for title of the Chief Kulakpa is pending before the trial court in Manipur, and clarified that such false and misleading propaganda may result in taking up for the legal course of actions. The Dalit Sahitya Academy Manipur today, the 8th January, observed the remembrance ceremony of Kaviraj Moirangthem Rajendra alongside the reception ceremony of national and international awardees of 2025 at the Manipur Press Club. The event was attended by retired Director of Soil Conservation Government of Nagaland, Sanjam Nandeshwar Singh, Bharatiya Dalit Sahitya Academy, India National Secretary Dr. Yumna Mahendra Kumar Singh, Bar Council of Manipur Member Advocate Dr. Khwairakpam Iwayaima Singh, former State Bank of India Chabungbam Leelabanta Singh. Speaking to media persons, Dr. Yumna Mahendra Kumar Singh stated that this event appreciates the achievement of all the national and international awardees of the year 2025. He further stated that late Kaviraj Moirangthem Rajendra penned more than 40 books and will remain as the immemorial pieces of literature for the generations to come.
Award ceremony की फंक्शन तो होगा इन्होंने सेलेक्ट तो होगा थाजे जीवा दिल्ली में पीबी रुपये का पूरी दिसंबर की तारीख में जो मुस्लिम लोग तो आंदोलन कम से कम होगा फिर पुराना से हम दिल्ली के सिंसी का एक से वो इलाके से डिसीजन सेरेमनी तो जरूर इसलिए लाइक इधर लोग जहाँ से मता होगा तो सोच पास हम करना वाला भी करनी सिंसी सिंसी में अनेक माँ थागत को इला माँ पूरी थागत को नमाल के जन्म सिंधी परम दसे थावा शेरिंग खराब का बात चलेगा.
Members of the Guwahati High Court Bar Association began a 3-day hunger strike today, the 8th January, to protest the government's decision to shift the principal seat of Guwahati High Court to North Guwahati, escalating opposition to the proposed judicial township at Rangmahal. The protest stalled for 6 hours each. They started at 10 a.m. in front of the old High Court building in Uzan Bazar. It follows a resolution adopted at an emergent extraordinary general meeting of the Bar Association earlier this week. GHCBA President K. N. Chowdhury is leading the agitation. The state government plans to build a new High Court complex as a part of a judicial township spread across 129 vigas or over 42.5 acres at Rangmahal on the northern bank of the Brahmaputra. The Chief Justice of India is scheduled to lay the foundation stone of the project. On January 11, a ceremony the Bar Association has decided to boycott. The association reiterated that its general body, after deliberation, had reaffirmed its long-standing stand against shifting the principal seat from its current location in central Guwahati. Opposition earlier reflected in resolutions and a referendum conducted among its members. The Bar Association has appealed to all advocates to honor the collective decision and abstain from the foundation stone laying event. Members are set to continue the hunger strike on January 10 and January 12 as well. The government has argued that the relocation is a part of a broader plan to develop the Brahmaputra riverfront, which would require the High Court land in Uzan Bazar. The Guwahati High Court currently functions from a historic building and a modern multi-story complex constructed a few years ago. The Centre and the states will work in close coordination to ensure effective implementation of the 4 Labor Codes, promoting equity and equality in workers' welfare and benefits, the government said on Wednesday, the 7th January. Addressing the regional level conference in Goa via an online mode, Union Minister of Labour and Employment Dr. Mansukh Mandavia appreciated states for enthusiastically undertaking exercise in amending their existing labour legislations to align them with the provisions of the 4 Labor Codes before enforcement of codes reflecting a shared commitment to labour reforms and welfare. With improved understanding of labour issues and a renewed focus on workers' well-being, the codes have been implemented with effect from November 21, 2025. Stakeholders widely welcomed the government's decision, particularly noting key progressive provisions such as annual health checkups, social security coverage for workers engaged in hazardous activities even in establishments, with a single worker mandatory issuance of appointment letters, and the reduced eligibility period for gratuity to 1 year from the earlier requirement of 5 years. This landmark labour reform has also received positive acknowledgement from the international media. States are further urged to participate with focused attention in ongoing discussions to address emerging issues, enabling timely deliberation and effective implementation of the labour codes, according to Labour Ministry. Several European leaders pushed back on US President Donald Trump's comments seeking an American takeover of Greenland. The European leaders issued a statement reaffirming the strategic mineral-rich Arctic island belongs to its people. The leaders of France, Germany, Italy, Poland, Spain and the United Kingdom joined Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen in defending Greenland's sovereignty in the wake of Trump's comments about Greenland, which is a self-governing territory of the Kingdom of Denmark and thus part of the NATO military alliance. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney also expressed his support and announced a visit to Greenland early next month by Canada's Governor-General Mary Simon, who is of Inuk descent, and Foreign Minister Anita Anand. His comments came after the Danish leader, together with Greenland's Prime Minister and other European leaders, firmly rejected Trump's renewed call for the island to come under U.S. control in the aftermath of the weakened U.S. military operation in Venezuela. Trump has argued the U.S. needs to control Greenland to ensure the security of the NATO territory in the face of rising threats from China and Russia in the Arctic. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's have a look at the top headlines once again. BJP Manipur Pradesh former President Meinam Bhorot expired today at his residence at Nangamampal, Kangjabi Lerak. Gunfight ensued between JAT-UF and Kuki militants in Manipur's Kangchupwafa area. 4 Kuki militants injured. Manipur crisis prolonged due to inefficient political leaders, says MP Dr. Ngomcha Bimolakoism. Manipur's Wahengbam Sudhir Maithai and Prem Chandra Yengkom baked gold medals at the second edition of Khelo India Beach Games 2026. Seizure Hospitals announces free stone detection camp every second Saturday, first camp to begin from 10th January. Association of Healthcare Providers India Manipur chapter to conduct Manipur's first ever community health camp on 18th of this month. Guwahati High Court Bar Association launches hunger strike over proposed shift to North Guwahati. Center and states to ensure effective implementation of 4 labor codes. That's all for now. Thank you for tuning in and keep watching ELITETV English News for more updates. Thank you and have a good night.